Finish him.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Back with another video. So Jermall Charlo, WBC champion at 160. He was once a contender. He had the interim WBC belt. And then 6 months ago, the WBC decided to introduce this franchise championship, which was awarded to Canelo Alvarez in that weight class. And therefore, Jermall Charlo was upgraded to, the full regular champion, whatever you want to call it. He's the WBC champion at 160. Now, we all know Canelo doesn't have any mandatory obligations to the WBC, which really, honestly, that's whack. Jermall Charlo is just looking for a shot. But he had nothing to do with Canelo's move to franchise champion, man. The WBC, many people feel they're very corrupt. I for one, feel that way as well. I mean, I'm looking at Jermall Charlo's next fight. Apparently, he fights this weekend. I didn't even know he was fighting this weekend. He's fighting this guy, Dennis Hogan, from Australia. This guy's last fight was against Jamie Munguia, which he took a L. So he fought for a title, took a loss, and now he's fighting for another world title right after losing to Jamie Munguia, which is, come on, how crazy is that? What has he done to deserve a shot at Jermall Charlo? At least Jermall Charlo has continued to win in his weight division, right? He's an undefeated fighter. Many people feel like his best win was against Julian Williams, which it was, but he hasn't really been given an opportunity to fight any of the bigger names. The biggest name is Canelo. And everybody wants Canelo, from Andrade to Saunders. Triple G wants a rematch. But Canelo really does whatever he wants to do, which is whack, because a lot of people want to see Canelo fight these tough fighters in his weight class at 160. They want to see him fight Andrade. Andrade, if you look at his story, he was fighting once a year. Barely. He signed with DAZN, became more active, but he signed with DAZN for what? He still hasn't been awarded a fight with Canelo. And we can't even discuss Triple G because we already know what Triple G is on. Look, in Triple G's last fight, he almost lost his last fight. I feel like he lost it personally, but he's over the hill. So what's going on with 160, the WBC, these franchise champions? I'm not feeling it, man. I'm really not feeling it. I want to see Jermall Charlo fight Canelo Alvarez. And whether he beats Canelo or not, am I wrong for wanting to see that fight? Am I wrong for wanting to see Andrade versus Canelo? Am I wrong for wanting to see Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo? Why do I got to be ostracized for wanting to see these fights? Oh, but Charlo ain't done nothing. Andrade ain't beat nobody. Come on, man. You can't y'all see the Canelo picks and chooses his fights very carefully? He doesn't fight a fighter unless they're washed up, over the hill, old, coming off a loss. That's what he does. That's what Canelo does. If I were Charlo, I feel like Charlo was smart not to sign with DAZN because, again, DAZN has proven that they can't guarantee these fighters at 160 or any other weight class that are in his position a shot against Canelo. They're both young. There could be something down the line. So what, he just got to be patient. He can't bring up Canelo's name in interviews. He can't talk bad about Canelo. Otherwise, he might not get the fight. That's bull, man. That's BS. Let me look at this. Let me go into his statement. Let's get into Jermall Charlo's statement. He has a couple of statements here I want to comment on. Real boxing fans, not the casual fans, know we had nothing to do with it. The WBC calls their own shots and their own rules. They've been doing that for years. We had absolutely nothing to do with Canelo moving up to the franchise belt. If they say you won the lottery, and I'm like, damn, I forgot I played the lottery, you're not going to take the money back, right? So think about it. It's just a trophy to me. My legacy to me means more than just having the belt. Everyone who knows boxing, they understand. Everyone who don't, they'll understand later. Jermall Charlo statement. So, right, the WBC does whatever they want to. I don't even know if this Hogan dude is Jermall Charlo's mandatory. You feel me? I don't even know if that's his mandatory. And if it is, come on, man. Dude coming off a loss. And from what I understand, from what Mauricio Suleiman said, Canelo Alvarez requested to be franchise champion once they created that belt. So who really ducking? Who's really ducking? Come on. Who's ducking, man? Y'all say, oh, man, look at it. Look, Canelo's got a great resume on paper to the untrained eye. He's got a great resume. But if you dig deep, you can pick out the flaws. Erislandy Lar, do I need to continue saying anything else? You gotta look deep, bro. Like, boxing this is why I stopped making videos, man. Because I can't get the fights I want. You know, these fights get marinated to the point where, you know, we got two fighters who are undefeated and we really want to see them fight, and then one of them takes a loss. And then the other one takes a loss. Just killing the hype or intrigue of that matchup for the future. I mean, Jermall Charlo, we can talk about his brother, Jermall. He's still at 154. Lost to Tony Harrison, which could have been a gift and a curse for him, because I'm looking forward to the rematch. But can Jermall Charlo pull it off? He got to pull it off. I mean, the Charlo brothers talk so much trash. You know, one took an L. It's like you was talking all that trash and now you took a loss to Tony Harrison, who's not a bad fighter, by the way, but come on, man. I'm looking forward to that rematch. But Jermall Charlo versus this Hogan dude, I'm not, like, Dennis Hogan about to get beat up. He not going to put up a fight? Who did he fight before that? Brandon Adams? Like, where are these dudes coming from? Like, are they creating these dudes in a factory? Like, I don't know who these guys are, man. Why not fight Andra? I mean, that would be another argument. You guys would be like, well, if Charlo can't get the fights with Canelo or Triple G, he might as well fight Andrade or Saunders. You're right. You ain't going to get no argument from me. You definitely not going to get an argument from me. But Canelo got the belt at 160. Why did he never try to unify? He was in perfect, like, in the perfect position to unify at 160. He chose not to. Chose to move up in weight. Come on. Anyway, I'm tired of talking about Canelo, man, because, you know, it's depressing. Hitman Boxing. Drop a comment, like the video, subscribe. I'm out.